Hi, hello, everybody. I'm way down here. I'm way down here in this corner. I know I'm not normally down here in this corner. How you doing? I'm way over here, bottom right of your screen. There I am. Hi, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you again. I hope you have been having a wonderful week. We are back once again in the fun world of Busbound. I had a lot of fun with this one when we played it yesterday, so definitely want to come back and do more with this, see what other kind of fun stuff we can do here as we continue working on making all of our districts a little bit better and maybe getting into a different bus, possibly. I'm not quite sure. We'll see, because I love that little bus I've got, and if there's other things that we need to for like masteries for that bus, I want to keep working on it. But if not, we'll go to other ones, and so we'll see what we got. But I'm going to stop talking about it. We're going to start getting back to the fun once again, starting as always with the best run crew into business. There is no better than the superfecta of superiority. That is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. We also have here early hellos from S Junkie and Dublin Games and Mark Nangle. We also have Bedham Games here. We have Brian Pietrowski. We have Blessed Day Pam. We have Crystal Lambert. We have Charles Visser. We have Michael Porters. We have Tsunami Stitch. We have Kenta. And we have Samte, all here, who cannot stop playing this game. I enjoy it. I've had some people that said that they sent it back because they didn't think it was, and that's perfectly good. It all just depends on what your tastes are. So it's a little bit more of an expensive game, so I can definitely get it for the people who did not feel the same way that I did about it. We also have Kylie Blythe here. We have Mick Mack here, and we have Damian Carter here as well. And for everyone else that we have that's out there watching and lurking, hello to you. And a very, very happy Friday. Rick Trucking is now in Grand Island, Nebraska, and we're off and on our way back into the world. So, Michael Porter's also here. Did I feel that driving the articulated bus in this game was easy or tough? Again, never having driven an articulated bus before, I don't know if it was easier or tougher or what the case is. I mean, it felt okay. I didn't feel like I struggled with it, but that's just me. So it might have been fine. I don't really know for sure. So, and Ronnie Anderson, how you doing? How do you compare this to Bus Simulator Next Stop? I never played that. So this is the only bus game I've ever played, and for being the only bus game I've ever played, I like it. But I unfortunately can't compare it to anything because I've never played any other bus game. At least not to this extent. So I don't have any other frame of reference than this. So, let's see. Stats. Oh, so these are the perks that we have unlocked. And then these are the other perks that we can get. So we've got one more perk available in Belvedere. Once we take care of the district upgrade, we can get 25% more passengers boarding in Belvedere. In Ash Tree, we've got more passengers that can board in Ash Tree, which we can get pretty darn quickly. And then we got perks in Wright Crossing, and so on and so on and so on down the road, but we're not going to worry about taking a look at that too much. These are the perks for the districts, so this shows us what we would get in each individual district, which again, not going to worry about it too much. So we apparently have one more stop that we need to unlock in Ash Tree to move on. The tracks, we're almost there. We've got one stop left that we need to get finished, and then we'll get the tracks done. And the strings, we still have one stop left to unlock. Windfall Oaks, we got all the stops left to unlock. New Heights, we have all the stops left to unlock there. So that's kind of how we're doing with all that. So apparently total progress in the game, we're at 42% throughout the entire game, which I feel like we did pretty good. I mean, in 5 hours, we got 42%. So that's not bad at all. Now, the next thing they want us to do up there at the top of the screen, up there, they want us to collect all of the thumbs for Campbell Hotels on the 101 line. And if we take a look at our 101 Phoenix line that we got, I believe we had Campbell Hotels on it. We do, but we do not have Jefferson Street on it. So I might drag Jefferson Street onto the line, possibly. And I'm going to flip the direction of it around. So, yeah, flip the direction, because right now it's going to... I don't want it to go to Campbell Hotel second. I want it to go there kind of last. Yeah. So I wanted to do that one last when we got a higher multiplier. And I'm also going to add in Jefferson Street. So I'm gonna add that in. So edit the line and add in Jefferson Street because we can. So we're gonna plop that onto the line since that's a new stop. And also add in, let's see, we got Viaduct Drive, so I might take Frontier Hub out. Oh, shoot. No, not that. And not that. So we're going to take that out and put in Viaduct Drive as a stop. So Viaduct Drive is a stop now. Is there anything else I need to add in as a stop pretty early on? I don't think so. At least not for this route. So for this route, we're just going to kind of leave it and go with that. So we just got to get all the things for Campbell Hotels, which is over here. We need 9 more thumbs. We should be able to get that pretty quickly, I do believe. Katie, how you doing? Just reading something interesting. Someone figured out that for the character Bill Murray plays in Groundhog Day, to do everything you need to do to complete the time loop. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. That's good to know. All right. Off we go. Apply the changes. For those of you who are wondering, if you didn't see our first episode of this, we are playing using a PS4 controller. So we have that as what we're doing. Would I rather do a Wordle or solve a crossword puzzle? Wordle. I don't like crossword puzzles. I'm not a fan of them because I'm no good at them. So, all right. There's nothing else I need to do with this bus. So I sure would really move on to another bus and start working on some other masteries. So maybe I'll move on to... maybe I'll move on to the diesel 40-footer and collect a total of 250 thumbs for the bus stop. So yeah, we'll do that. We're going to go back to a 40-footer because I just... Yeah, I don't, there's no, as much as I love driving that bus, there's no reason for me to keep driving it if I don't have any more masteries to get. So we'll go ahead and go back to the diesel 40-footer from Horizon, I do believe. And I am going to turn off the cockpit camera only because I don't drive these buses that well. So I'm not going to go with cockpit camera only on for that. So there we go. So we won't see you playing Chants of Sinar anytime soon. Not knowing what that game is, I'll say yes. So, and Raider Fire Brigade, how you doing? Yeah, if you were doing the same thing every day for 34 years, that would probably make you kind of nuts. Probably. I'm guessing. That would be a lot. All right, off we go. Back on the road in our diesel bus. Once it loads up, which should just take a second here. And here we go. It's a game where you have to work out an alien language. Ew. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. We are off and rolling. Let's hit it. Now, did it keep my thing in? It did. It kept my my thing. Whoa, boy. This is going to be a bad start already. Wow, it told me good positioning on that. They are so lying to me. They are so lying to me on that. That's all right. Here we go. We're off. ZT Gaming Sub, how you doing? A very happy Friday to you. Welcome on board. You were trying to decide if you want to get this game. Well, hopefully our playing it will give you an idea of what it's like and will help you with your potential purchasing decision. If you do decide to get it, my apologies as always to your wallet for any harm that I do to it as a result of playing a game and you buying it because of something that you saw us do here. Go with this, my cheat mode. Yeah, not close enough to the curb, but that's okay. Not a problem. And off we go. So, the game world in this game is pretty cool, and it is neat that as you do more at every stop, it unlocks more to do in each district. So that's kind of fun that they keep on having that as a thing. So I mean, I've enjoyed it. I've very much enjoyed it so far. And I've played, I mean, we're 5+ hours in at this point, and I'm having a good time with it. I mean, for a game that's about driving a bus, I've been enjoying driving a bus for 5 hours. I've been having a real good time, no doubt about it. So, Amanda Greenholtz, how you doing? Guardian Jane, how are you doing? April's on a budget. Jim Eddington, Electra Schumann, how are you all doing? Happy Friday to you. Good seeing you again. No conversations happen in the bus or anything like that. You're just driving your bus. But no, nothing happens in the way of any kind of drama or anything like that. You just kind of drive your bus and do your thing. Just go from stop to stop. The good thing is, like, if you want, you can change your bus route. So this bus route that we have here is a bus route that we have made ourselves. So yeah, you're not like locked into a particular bus route. You can make different bus routes if you wish. Okay, let's go. And off we go here. So, M Scout, how you doing? Good to see ya. Happy Friday to ya. All right. Raider, this is actually a diesel. This one's a diesel. We were in an electric yesterday. The electrics definitely have a different sound because you really don't hear much of anything. But yeah, if it sounds like an electric, then it's a bad sound for a diesel because it's actually a diesel bus. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't sound like one. So, do you get unruly passengers? No, nothing like that in this game. So, and THC Yuri, how you doing? You're preparing for a wave of heat. As long as you're prepared for said wave of heat, then you're good. But I hope you're doing very, very well. Now let's see. Can I get good positioning on this? Because I've not really done all that well with this bus. Let's see. Am I close enough? Oh, wow. I got a perfect. Cool. That's good. I actually made that happen. I've got to make one more stop at Phoenix High, and then we will finally have everything we need at Phoenix High. We're almost there, but not quite. Just about. And at some point, maybe I'll try driving one of the articulated buses again. I could always give that another shot. Just to see what those are like. I mean, I drove one before. I just always get leery of driving the bigger buses because I don't like my own bus driving abilities. So in that regard, I'm not a fan of driving a bigger bus. But that's just because it's me. Oh, shoot. See if I can go 2 for 2 on my positioning here. On an uphill stop. Maybe? Wow, perfect again. Spicy Steph, how you doing? Great to see you. I do have bus driver vibes. Whatever a bus driver vibe would be. So, have I turned the bus on its side? No, I have not done that. I have not driven it to the point where I've turned it on its side. I have not flipped the bus over. Thankfully. I've not done anything that drastic in the bus. So far. And hopefully won't. It's been a nice, easy drive. It's going to be 70 or 80 degrees. Oh, okay. 72 to me is like the ideal temperature. Fahrenheit, of course. 72 Celsius would be quite uncomfortable. But yeah, I love a good 72. Oh, that is actually a right turn. Or a red light, rather. That's what I was trying to say. Whoa. Easy. I feel like I'm going a little bit quick here, but maybe not. Might just be all the turns. Can you turn the bus on its side? I don't know. I hope not. I mean, maybe you could. If you drove it really, really poorly, maybe you could. I would hope not, but, I mean, perhaps it's possible. Again, I would hope that I would not do such a thing. Now, here, I am going to have to go by this guy. Oh, this is bad. What do I do here? I guess I got to honk at you to get you out of the way. So let's do that. Dude, you've got to get out of my way. You're totally in the way of my stop. And I can't honk to get this guy out of my way. So I'm going to have to barely get into the stop here. So that sucks. Because this car is, like, completely parked in the way. Yeah, I know it took a wrong turn. It's because the guy over there is, like, right in the way of the stop. Just push him. That'd be fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I know. The positioning is horrible. I can't get closer to the curb. I can't really do much of anything here. What's going on? Yeah, he's here. Oh, gotta close the doors. Okay, turn off the stop brake. And that's about as good as I can get, folks. I can't get anything better, so there you go. I love it when the computer decides to stop right in a bus stop. It's like, why would you do such a thing? I do not know. All right, off we go. After that guy made a complete mess of all that. Every once in a while, the computer will do something strange at a stop. Like that. They will occasionally do something that just makes you scratch your head and go, why are you there? Why have you done that? It is a bit weird. And I did now just realize that on that turn, the camera did turn based on where it thought I was going to be. So I was talking about that in our last episode, about how I didn't feel like the camera was actually turning to match where my position was, but I did actually notice that when I made that turn. The camera did actually rotate based on the fact that it was turning left. So, step on it. We're doing 20 miles an hour. I'm in a 20 mile an hour zone. I can't go any faster than that. I'm going to get a speeding ticket. It's like I'm driving in London. All the streets are 20. Yeah, I can't go any faster. Well, I could go faster than that, but it'd be illegal. So yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't want to have any more problems after I already had the problems earlier. All right, I hope I'm good here. Cool. I got it. So, Kel's coded. That car got busted. Dun, 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 dun. Backwards because my head's backwards. I had no choice. So, cool. We got all of the thumbs for the stop and off to Cinder Hotels. I should probably check out there, make sure there's no one to the left of me. There was not.
Cinder Hotels.
What did I hit there? All of a sudden, it just came to a dead stop, and I don't know why. Oh, this intersection. This intersection sucks. This is a really crappy intersection. What's going on with my, what's going on with my camera? Zoom out. Can I zoom out? No, I can't. All right. All right, we're good there. And good. Let's go. Yeah, those where you're going across, where you got to stop across 4 lanes of traffic. I do not enjoy those. Fish baits! How you doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing quite well, my friend. Okay, you're turning left, so I don't have to worry about you. Oh boy. Oh boy. There you go, guy. Just hop right on through there. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm just a giant bus. It's all good. That's not a note. I need fewer left turns on my routes. Your left turns would be good. So I crack you up. I'm glad. Anything I can do, I'm glad to be able to. Everybody loves the way I hit speed bumps. I'm the speed bump guy. So, Arthur, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. I might not be close enough here for this. Yeah. I was a little bit far away from the curve. It would be a UPS simulator right. I think that's the end of the line. Yeah, that was the end of the line. Cool. Finish that one off. I didn't customize my bus either. I got to go back and put the colors on the bus because I did not do that. So, and Sam, how you doing? Good to see ya. I've got one more trip at Phoenix High, and that should take care of that. We did Ash Grove Road. That opens up the right statue. We opened up Tuner's Fork, not Tuner's Fork, Tuner's Fork. We finished Campbell Hotels, so that opens up a new bus stop and another additional line and the Wrights Crossing Bridge. Okay, so lots of things that have been done with this. Have we ever played Water Park Simulator? We have. We do have a small playlist of that. I played it until you got to the 5th star, and they made you get $500,000 for the 5th star, and then it said no. And then I stopped playing. But I did play up to that point. So we do have a playlist on it. Again, we want like 4 or 5 episodes on it. And Lexi, how you doing? I was doing great until a SUV decided that it was going to park right in the bus lane, right in front of right before a bus stop. And then I smashed into him, and it was kind of bad. But aside from that, we're doing pretty good. Aside from that little part. Aside from that, it was perfectly good. So, and Sam, 5-stream streak. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome of you. Thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. Brake check. They work. Chris Hornway, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, to the garage we go. We got to go to my Horizon, customize, load livery from preset 1, apply to bus. And I wonder, like, what do we have for top layers? I mean, if I do that, oh, so that, yeah, that's just literally putting a layer on top of it. That's why it's called a top layer. Amazingly enough, a bordered line, a double line, just a line. Oh, and then these are all the ones that we get that are special. So we could go with a special one based on things that we've unlocked. You know what? I might do the Phoenix High Riverbirds. I like that look. I might go with that look. I like that. That's good. I'm going to go with that. Let's do that. And then, let's see, back, and then apply changes. Yeah, I like that. There we go. And Teresa Vicar, how you doing? You haven't missed too much so far. We're doing pretty good. We ran into one person, but they were parked in the bad spot, so I blame them. It's not me. Now, right statue needs to get connected to a line. So let's take a look at our lines, because if they just want to connect it to any old line, we don't have to keep on going on the Phoenix line. So where is right statue for that matter? If I take a look, where is right statue at? Right statue is there. So what are the other lines we've got? We've got that line, which could go to right statue. So the Cinder Exhibition line, or we could do the... Oh, but that line's already got so many things that we've already hit. Or, let's see, back to line selection. The Hall of Fame line. That's just that line. Maybe I just take my Phoenix line and I add that in. So maybe we'll do that. So Phoenix line, edit line. Let's see what we need to put on the line. So that's on. So both of those are on the line. I might put a couple of new stops on the line. So let's see. Right statue needs to go on the line. So let's take that off the line. Let's put that on the line. Let's take that off the line. So we don't need that anymore. Let's actually put that on the line. Tuner's Fork. And I'm going to put the Opera House on the line. Yeah, let's do that. Get all these things that are on that and try and get a bunch of those done. Ash Grove Road, I'm going to take that off the line. We don't need that anymore. Hall of Fame, I don't think that... Yeah, that's not on the line. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with those on the line. I think that'll be good. Outlaw, how you doing? Good to see you. Your dad was a bus driver for 15 years. He had terrible road rage. That's no good. The Enix High Verbirds. Oh, is that what it said on the bus? Maybe, because I'm guessing because the rap got kind of confused. Maybe. The Enix High Verbirds. You know what? I see another stop I want to get here on the line. We want to get the SAUS University campus on there. What's that going to be like to try and do that? Oh, that's no problem at all. That's easy. That's an easy one to put on the line. Okay, cool. I was thought that was going to be more complicated than that. But we're good. All right. Let us be on our way. And Sharp, how you doing? Good to see you over on the Twitch side. I hope you're doing quite well. Let's go. We need all of the thumbs for the right statue. Okay, we'll see how we do with this. We're almost to our 250 thumbs for this stop. So that is good. And away we go. In the dark. Oh, and shoot. Yeah, that's right. This first stop is always right here. It's always immediately right here in front of me. This is not a real city. This is a completely made-up place called Emberville. Maybe it's based on something real, but it is not a real place. At least as far as I know, it's not real. Oh, I should probably turn my turn signal on. Should probably turn my proper turn signal on. That would have made more sense. As opposed to just some random turn signal. Alright, can I get closer and not hit the curb? I feel like I did better there. Yeah, still a little far away from the curb. A little far away. But better. Make sure there's nobody coming around to my left. All right, that guy's going to wait for me. Nice of him to do.
SAS University.
Now, this is a new stop, SAS University campus. We've not been to this stop before, so it's be interesting. Seeing what this is all about. All right, and Boiling Crab, how you doing? Should you get this game? I mean, that's always completely up to the buyer. But, I mean, in terms of it being a game about driving a bus, I think it is a very good game about driving a bus. I enjoy the bus driving aspect of the game. The buses are very nice to drive. And I like the fact that they keep on giving you objectives to do. Like the more you drive routes, the more you unlock on those routes, and you can unlock districts and stuff like that and make districts better, which unlocks more and more things. So in that regard, I very much enjoy it. I think the driving of it is very good. And I like the fact that they kind of keep you engaged in the world of all you do is drive a bus. So, again, my opinion, there are people that have said that they wish that the game had more things, like the ability to have, like the game doesn't have anything in the way of a money aspect. So literally it is just a game about driving a bus, but there's no financial aspect to the game at all. So it's not really in terms of a financial simulator. It does not have anything that is a financial simulator aspect of it at all. So you don't have to worry about like saving up money to get a bus or anything like that. You just unlock buses and drive buses. So it's a simulator about driving buses, but you don't have to worry about running a business or anything like that. So if you want something where it is a game where you're like having to worry about saving up money for buying buses and like maintaining a bus fleet or something like that, then yeah, this will not be the game for you. This is just a game that is really about simulating driving a bus and being a bus driver. And at the same time, a route manager. But it is not a game where you are making any financial decisions at all and worried about setting prices or fares or anything like that. So, yeah, there's that. And you must say I'm driving good. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I've been trying. I've been trying to get better with it. So, Jaming Mike, how you doing? And Gaming with an Autistic Son, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Happy Friday to you. I might be able to answer. You're playing the Retro Rewind. One of your customers brought back a broken Xenocat video. Looking at your database. Oh, shoot. I hit something because I was talking and not paying attention. I honestly don't know on that one, Amanda, because it's been so long since I played. I don't remember the answer. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that one. So, what is that thing violently shaking in the corner of my windshield? That is a weird visual glitch. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if it has something to do with the lights, but yeah, it's a visual glitch over there. I'm not quite sure. I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. And now I can't unsee it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Papa Nick, how you doing? I am playing using a PS4 controller. Yes. And this person is standing right out in the stop because she's a little bit drinky. But I passed right through her, so we don't have to worry about it. So. Yeah. Cool. We got all of the thumbs for this stop, so we don't have to do this stop anymore. Like long drive north, except you're driving a bus instead of an RV and it's sitting not cross country. I only drive using telepathy. It's all mind tricks. So, and Gaming with an Autistic Son, welcome to Rusty Bodges and Emojis. Team Green, thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoy all of the Fonse emojis that you now have available to you as a result of your membership. Thank you so much for that. Very, very much appreciated. All right. And Truckin' Spears, how you doing? Well, that's my camera, not the other one. Oh, I should probably check that way as well. Helps to look both ways before you turn left, generally. And off we go. How's the bus driving coming along? I feel like we're doing pretty good. We're unlocking more and more stuff. We've added a couple new bus stops to the to our list. We've got a few more that have been completed. We're hopefully going to get another district upgraded here pretty soon. That is the hope. So, I'm your background while working. Oh, hey, I have been told that a number of times, and I'm very, very appreciative to be a person's background. And to be the person that helps you fall asleep. I've also been told that many a time. Rusty Champaign, we will put you to sleep, 100% guaranteed. And I'm more than happy to be the person to put you to sleep. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. Am I going to play Retro Rewind? We did actually play that. We have a playlist on it. The only thing I'm waiting for is for the game to have an update. And whenever it has an update, we will get back to it again. But since the last thing that we did pretty much covered all the content that there was in the game at that point in time, other than maybe them adding like some storage, which wasn't a big enough thing for me to want to continue on. Whenever they have another major update, we will get back to that one for sure. Because I did enjoy that game. I'm just waiting for them to have another update for it. So, productive while watching Rusty. Never. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that taxi there. He drives like me. That taxi was definitely having a bad day. Love the way they have a barbecue joint that has a pig with a cowboy hat on it. So, you have me on sometimes while you're heading to Illinois. Oh, awesome! Again, I'm very happy to be people's background noise. It doesn't matter to me how you're watching. I am more than happy if you're watching. If it's actively, if it's passively, I am good no matter what. So thank you so much for that. It's very much appreciated. So, will I ever play Schedule 1? No. Not as a stream. That is not a Rusty Champaign game. Primarily because of the subject matter. It has drug making and it has gun violence, and both of those are not things that I normally do on this channel. So yeah. There are lots of other good content creators out there that are playing that game. Jumbalo Gaming is doing a lot with that game. Canzalone did a lot with that game at one point in time, and there's a number of other good content creators that are out there that are playing that game. But yeah, that'll not ever be a Rusty Champagne game. Regardless of how good of a game it may be. It does not fit what we do here. So, yeah. That's the primary thing with it. And again, that's nothing against the game. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the game being what it is. That is perfectly fine. Absolutely perfectly fine. But yeah, for what we do, it's not what we would have here. So. Crystal Amber working on your cross stitch while watching. Again, I love the things that people do while they're watching me. S Junkie having me on in the background while playing Fishing Planet. Love it. Make sure there's no one else back there that's getting ready to cut me off. Seems like we're good.
Right statue.
The right statue. Our first time going to right statue. Unfortunately, we're not seeing much about all these new stops given the fact that it's dark, but our next time through we'll see more. I'm just glad that so far I have not, like, clipped the curb with the back end of a bus so far. I've been doing pretty good with my turns. Crocheting an ugly Afghan. I'm sure it's not ugly. Unless you're deliberately trying to make it ugly. In which case, then maybe it is. But I'm guessing that it wouldn't be deliberately ugly. But again, maybe it's a deliberately ugly Afghan. Oh, man. I'm not really good with my positioning. My positioning kind of sucks. All right, so I'm going to have to do that a couple more times, it seems like. that trip in order to get everything at that one. So, your diamond painting took some PTO. If I had time, if I had any spare time, I would probably do something with diamond arts. Because diamond art seems like it'd be a very fun thing and a very relaxing thing to do. It's just all about that free time thing. That's always the big challenge, is free time. Alright. This game would be interesting if they had real cities, but I don't know how hard it would be. I feel like that would be a real challenge to have a game where you could have real cities all over the place. And maybe there are games where they actually have that, but they have a game that was like wide open. Well, I mean, I guess if they had a preset number of real cities, that'd be one thing. But like a game where it's just wide open, you could play in any city. Like you could type in Champaign, Illinois and play in Champaign. I feel like that would be a lot to try and make a game like that come to life. But if it was like a preset number of cities that are real, that'd be cool. Kind of like ATS, but buses. And just playing in big cities. Barcelona is not bus-friendly at all. Having never been there, I do not know. I will take your word for it. All right, what are you doing? You were just sitting here for no reason. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Again, don't cross over double yellow lines, kids. Unless you absolutely have to. And they give me a bravo for doing it. Like, way to go, way to cross over that double yellow. You're the man. You are amazing at crossing over a double yellow. Oh, curb alignment, but my front was not good. Okay. Not a problem. So, let's see. What is... Let me see something here. Oh, I see what the problem is, April. It's because you got a period in between, so it thinks you're trying to type a link. It's nothing you're doing. It thinks you're trying to type a link. So your mom's always cold, so she asked me for an Afghan. I asked her why she doesn't use the one I already made, or she said it's too pretty, so you're making her an ugly one. Yeah, it's because there's it's period S is the trouble. So it's nothing you're doing. Streamlabs gets a bit finicky. That's all it is. Oh, close doors. Line's over. Cool. We got that mastery. And then we got to do all those things. Five drives of all those different things there. Phoenix High is done. And we will get something for Phoenix High being done. And I think all they're going to want us to do now, I think that we still just have to take, so we just got to do right statue. So I might do a big loop for right statue, just kind of loop around there and try and hit right statue a couple times on lines. So yeah, let's take the line here. Now, yeah, so we're going to go here, Phoenix line, and edit this line. Taking out all the stops and putting in a line that is going to... So I wanted to end at the right statue. Or maybe one past the right statue. So what can I do that would work for this line and be a good line? Maybe have it start at the Opera House and then go up to Jefferson Street and then Tuner's Fork and then right statue and then come back down to let's see, if we came back to the Opera House and then went back up there to Jefferson Street, okay, and then Tuner's Fork, right statue, Opera House, Jefferson Street, Tuner's Fork, right statue, Opera House. Do that line. That'll work. Because we can have 13 stops on our line. I think that'll be good. So there we go. Turn left on wrong way to get to the right statue. Okay. Save that line. Robert Hawk, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Okay. It's a 32-minute line. Okay, we're going to try it. 30 perfect positionings. 5 drives with a 4 multiplier or higher. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with this. Let's do it. Here in our bus, that is the, yeah, over there, the Enix High Verbirds. That bus. And I'm going to try using this to give me better positioning. So I got to get 30 perfect positions, so I'm going to use like the cheat camera to try and get all the perfect positionings. And off we go.
Jefferson Street.
I'm trying to think of how many additional stops we've opened up since we started this game. Oh, our limiter's not on, apparently. So we're just flying down the street. It's still not on. Now it's on. Okay, that's interesting. So, you got paid today and bought your friend your... Oh, awesome! Very, very nice. That's awesome to hear.
Very pleasant driving.
Very pleasant driving. You are so good at what you do. Amazing skill at going around that. I love the way that these guys just like cheer you, give you so much cheer for doing like very, very simple things. Like driving over a speed bump and making your way around a very small construction site. It's like the simplest of things, and everyone's so happy about the fact that I did the simplest of things. It's very, very nice of them. Oh, shoot. Curb. Too far away from the curb. Boo! I thought it was better than that. Apparently not. So, okay. Is everybody on the bus? They are. I think one of those... Yeah, you're right, Freedom. I remember seeing that. There is a business in this game that's called Sports Ball. I immediately thought of Cozy when I saw that, because it'd be like, yay, sports! That would totally be her business, Sports Ball. Okay, yeah, this is always the tricky stop, because it's a stop right at a corner, or at a curve. So, like, trying to get this into position is such a challenge. And trying to do it perfectly is even more of one. Okay, off we go. So yeah, we're trying to get all of the thumbs for right statue. That is basically what we're doing with this giant line that we're running here. This 32-minute line that we've got. So. And that guy's going to turn directly in front of me. Of course he is. How's the Magic School Bus? So far, so good. So far, everything is going quite well on the bus. We've had one incident that was kind of significant. That was primarily because of somebody that was parked right in front of a school zone, or right in front of the bus stop, rather. Plopped themselves right before the bus stop. And made it impossible for me to basically get into the stop. So I kind of smashed it into them a bit. But I kind of blame them because they were in a really bad space. So I say it's kind of on them for having done something silly. But aside from that, we're doing quite good. I'm still too far away from the curb. Doggone it. These darn curbs getting me every darn time. And off we go. Make sure I got nobody there. Nobody there.
Geraldo over house.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is cool that it does actually move the camera. So it does actually do the thing, like if you're turning left, you tend to look left. Because I did not think it was doing that before, but it is actually doing that. All right, let's take a look that way. Okay, we're good. Official Ground Zero. How you doing? And Biggie Coop, how you doing? Is it my birthday? I didn't realize it was. When did it become my birthday? I was not aware of that. Uh-oh, we got a problem here. Everybody's here. Can it back up a little bit? Oh no, we're going. There's just a signal here. I saw all that construction in front of me and it was throwing me off. But we're good. Everyone just stopped because of the construction. So that's what we got going on here. It is a very pretty map. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's not actually my birthday, but thank you for not for the birthday wishes. Yeah, my birthday's a ways off. So. And Phil Lopez, how you doing? From Portugal, and no problem.
Hey Rusty and chat, here is my bus fare.
Thank you so much for the 20 local. I appreciate that very much. You don't have to pay any bus fare for this trip, but thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. What lane do you want me in? All right, you want me over here. Okay. I can do that. Ooh, we're on the fast street. We're on the speedy one. So, Adrian Motors, how you doing? Great to see ya. And Irvin, Josh, how you doing, Irvin? Great to see ya. Happy Friday to ya. Yeah, the city of Emberville pays for this trip. There we go. So it's a free bus ride, man. Get a free tour of the town. I'm not a tour guide though, so I can't tell you about all the things we have going on in this town, but you get a free ride. All right, I'm going to totally cut that guy off. I hope he doesn't care. Easy there. He crashed into me. I didn't crash into him. He crashed into me. He should have seen me coming, and he did not. He did not stop when he saw me there. That is his fault. Did I cross when he was coming? Sure. But he should have stopped. He should have had some kind of situational awareness that I was a giant bus. He should have seen me. And I did not do anything at that red light. I was through that red light. I did not jump a red light. That game is lying. I was in the intersection. Game tends to be a liar at times. I was 100% in that intersection when I made that turn. Lying game. How rude of it. I was absolutely in the intersection when that happened. And I got to try and make this left somehow. Okay. Oh, gosh. This is a horrible left. It's like a really bad left. All right, here we go. There can't be anyone coming there. There's not. All right, we're good. Got this. Off we go. Oh, we're back on the main street again. Oh, boy. We're going to be late on this one, I got a feeling. All right, come on, guy. Oh, did you disappear? You disappeared into nothingness. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm a little bit late on this stop. It did not help that I had that crazy left turn there. Yeah, we're just a little bit behind. Just a little. I mean, we're not too far behind. We've done worse.
Excuse me. Can we hurry up?
We're here. Shut up. Yeah. It's not that bad. I mean, everyone in the game is very, very... They're very patient. And they're very nice. So it's not bad. And it's not like if you accidentally hit somebody, there's no real life impact to it. So, that was one of the worst incidents that we had there was that. And again, that was partially my fault because I did completely go into traffic with that guy, like make the left-hand turn. That was totally on me for doing that. Whoa, easy there, guys. It's your mom's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mom. I hope she has a wonderful, wonderful one. 45 is a good age. It's a very good age. Time to keep up my reputation as the speed bump guy. There we go. Everybody loves the way I do speed bumps. Don't you do it, dude. Don't you do it. Guy totally cut me off. Totally, absolutely cut me off. And that truck was thinking about doing the same thing. Juju, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. We're driving a bus again. Driving home. Week is over. Another one in the books. And Tug Nukem, how you doing? Oh, I'm not going to be anywhere near this curb for this. This is going to suck. Yeah, we're not going to be anywhere in position for this one. Yeah. I'm nowhere near the curb. So, yeah. Tried, but that was no good. All right. Is everybody on the bus? Now they are. Okay. Astro Planet Arcade. Place reminds me of Flynn's from the movie Tron. Had the same kind of a vibe. Oh, and I hate this stop. to stop right around a curve. Yeah. And you hit the front end. Yeah. I do not like this stop at all. Yeah, I never get close enough to the curb because I always smash the front right end with the bus. Smash the front right end of the bus into the curb, and then it can't get close enough to the curb. That one is just rough. So it'll buff out though. It'll buff right out. So it's amazing how realistic the buses sound to their real life counterparts. And again, that's one of those things I don't have any frame of reference for that, so I will take everyone's word for it if they say that they sound amazing. I mean, I'm guessing that's the way it would sound, but not having driven a bus or ridden a bus like this, I do not know myself. But it's good to hear people say that they sound like they would in real life, so that's good. Because, yeah, I myself don't have any frame of reference on it. Oh, shoot, I should have gotten into the other lane because there's going to be all this merging that's going on. Oh, good, this guy's going to let me... Whoa, boy! Why would you stop right there, dude? Literally right there. What are you thinking, sir? I almost completely walloped you. Because you stopped in, like, the worst possible spot. Goodness gracious, man. It's a good thing I have my brown pants on. Jeez. Oh, shoot, we got to stop right here on top of that. Yeah, this isn't going to be good either. This is not going to be good. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that guy totally brake checked me, man. Yeah, absolutely. That sucked. What the heck? Jeez, man. What are you doing? Wright's Crossing is ready for upgrade. That is awesome. So we are going to be able to see the Wright's Crossing updates. We're going to be able to do a celebratory ride through Wright's Crossing. We're going to get a new bus for finishing Wright's Crossing. All kinds of fun stuff coming up here in just a bit.
Hey.
All right. Let's pull out a little bit here, see what we can see. Okay, we're good there. Good there. Off we go. What happens if you hit him? You just hit him. You don't have any, again, with this game not being a financial thing, you would lose some of your thumb multiplier in the bottom. Oh, my head's covering the thumb multiplier because, again, there's nowhere I can have my head in this game and have it work. But, yeah, there's a thumb multiplier that right now I'm like on 8 out of 8 thumb multiplier, which basically means that every thumbs up that I get from a rider, I get 8 of them. Oh, shoot. I should probably make sure that we're good here before I go flying out into the intersection. So that would not be good. So let me see. Can I do this real quick? Let me do this real quick. Oh, no, I can't do it. We're getting ready to change. Okay, that's changed. All right, off we go. I was going to change the camera position, but I do not have time to do that. What did I hit there? What on earth did I hit there? I mean, there was literally nothing there. Did I hit, like, the most solid of leaves or something? Was there a pothole? What was that all about? I mean, that one was literally not my fault. I don't even know what the heck happened there. That was bizarre. And this is the one where we got to be in the middle lane. So it was the most solid of leaves. And Fisher Plays Games, how you doing? Great to see ya. Happy Friday to you. All right. So, sadly, you can't play. Yeah, this one's an expensive one. That's for sure. No doubt about this. This one is not cheap. So, Dragonwood, you just got into this one and all your mappings changed. Oh, that's a bummer. I did not have that same issue myself. I wonder what may have caused that. Now, you're not going to go. And I am in the intersection, so you cannot give me grief for the red light. Yeah, you can't give me red light grief because I was well in the intersection when I made that turn. And they did not give me grief for it. I'm like way behind on this stop. Would I recommend this game for a bus simulator? Again, this is the only bus simulator game I've ever played. So I don't have any others that I can recommend, not having ever played any. I enjoy this one very much, but again, I don't know how it compares to other ones. I only know what I'm doing here, and what I'm doing here I enjoy. But I mean, if it's a this versus something else, that question I can't answer because I don't know what other games are like with respect to this one. So, am I having problems with my game because you just got done watching someone play this and they were having problems like the bus? No, I've not had any problems with that. My bus has not tried to. My bus has not tried to drive itself. I've not had that problem. Any problems that I've had with my bus have been my own doing, but no one else. I had problems with traffic every once in a while, trying to do things that are weird. But aside from that, it's been pretty good, I would say. All right, we're clear that way. How about that way? All right, we're good. Let's go. And Kristen E. Start, did I have that right? Kristen Astart, I think I got that right. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. There are so many things with which you could use your Prime subscription on, and you choose to use it on this ridiculousness. Thank you so much for that. I definitely appreciate it. Very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you're big, you want to be a bus operator for New York City. That would be one heck of a job. That would be a job with a lot of responsibility. And it would take a lot of patience. I know I'm running late. I'm trying to not run late, but we got a lot of traffic here today, folks. And I can't really run into them, because that would be bad. And people don't want me to run into traffic if I can avoid it, so... We're a little bit late. We tried to get here on time.
Hey, can we hurry up?
Yeah, we're hurrying up. Shut up. We're almost here. It's not my fault that it's such a long way to the Opera House. Again, do you want me to get you here safely, or do you want me to go through a teleporter that doesn't exist? You pick. There. We made it. We're good. So. All right, I am going to try and move my head one more time, because right now there are places where I can set my head and it's going to work. So I'm going to throw my head right here. I think I can do this, and it's not going to cover up much most of the time. So there. We're back to my bad side now, and that's going to work. Yeah. Oh, shoot, we're not done yet. I thought that was the end of the run. I thought I was done with the run. I am not. But wait, there's more. Or do I have one more entire run of this? Maybe I got one more entire loop to do? I don't think so. I don't even remember anymore. An air traffic control simulator would be cool. I feel like there are games that mimic air traffic control to a degree, but I don't know if there's ever been any that have done it like all that great. But I feel like there are games that have done some, that have tried to make some kind of a stab at it. All right, dude, you're going to have to move. I'm going to try and get out of your way. All right, this is great. We're all just sitting here. All right, there we go. Now we got it. Now we're good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Everybody through. Everybody through. Nice and simple. It's not that hard. So, your Countess Peacock on YouTube. Let's see. Over on YouTube, I've been watching for all. Oh, well, thank you. That's so nice of you, Countess. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. I definitely appreciate that. And I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. What is going on here? What are all of you doing? What is happening here? Are you guys... Oh, this is bad. All right, this is very bad. Okay. All right, you're going to move, so I can do this now. Okay, now we're good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that was recommended. This last leg of this has been bad. Okay. The AI is like forgotten how to drive. All of a sudden. I haven't been doing much better myself, but the AI has definitely had their own issues. Again. There. Next stop, hospital. Is that it? Is that the end of the line finally? Nope, still going. Still going. Oh, yeah, and this is Tuner's Fork. This is the really tough one. So, and Official Ground Zero, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I do appreciate that very, very much. Our Twitch community continues to grow. It was pretty cool. In our last stream that we did earlier today of Snow Resort Simulator, for the first time ever, I think this is the first time it has ever happened for me on this channel, we averaged over the course of the stream 20 viewers on Twitch, which for me, I believe is a record. Having it where the number was greater than 19. I've never had that happen before. So thank you for all of our wonderful Twitch community that continues to grow each and every day. That is really cool. We've also upgraded the strings. Cool. So we've got 2 districts in one. 2 districts in one run. But we're still going. Yeah, I saw the stream summary of our stream that we did at 11 o'clock, and it said we had on average 20 people watching on Twitch, which again, I mean, as a frame of reference, if you go back to when we were doing this a year ago on Twitch, we might have been averaging like 6 or 7. It was not even double digits. So for us to have gone from where we were then to up to 20 now, again, that is all because of you wonderful people. So thank you so much for making our Twitch community continue to grow and get a little bit bigger every day. I'm very, very appreciative of that. So, and you can't do it. Hey, no worries. No worries. As long as you're watching, that's the important part. That's the part that we appreciate the most. All right. Okay, I'm going to try. Okay, that guy just phased out of nowhere. Or phased out of existence, which they do every once in a while. I'm going to try this one more time. Yeah, I cannot get the curb alignment on these. These curb alignments have sucked. Is that it? No, we're still going. Who set up this route anyway? Who was this madman that set up this route with all these left-hand turns? Who did it? It was me. I know it was me. But I got to try and find someone else to blame. I stopped. I definitely stopped there. I did not jump that stop sign. You guys are once again being fibbers. I absolutely stopped at that stop sign. You cannot tell me I did not. So. Okay. And left turn. Okay, now I stopped there. You're not going to tell me that I didn't stop. So that's good. We did stop. Now I get my ability to be the speed bump ninja. There we go. And everyone, Everett, thank you so much for the positive comments and the positive feedback. I definitely appreciate that. We definitely do everything we can to make this a wonderful community. And again, you guys are the big reason that the community is what it is. So thank you all for making the community what it is as well, because it is a wonderful, wonderful community that we have here. Everyone is always really, really nice to each other. And everyone is just, it's always a pleasure to do this. So thank you all for making this what it is too. Does the 146 mean that's how many people are on the bus? I didn't see where the 146 was. So I cannot answer that question. I did not see where that was. Is this not the stop? Oh, it was. That was the final stop. We finally got there. Oh, wow. What a route. What a route. Goodness gracious. We upgraded 2 areas here. So... And One Edinburgh Gaming, how you doing? SC Gilmore, how you doing? Yeah, we're over 19,500 subscribers here on this channel. I was in the lower right-hand side. I missed it. So. All right, let's see all the stuff we're going to get, because now it's going to, given the fact that we upgraded the strings and that other area, we're going to go on a couple of celebratory runs. So, Wheels, how you doing? Do I name my buses? No, they're just the official names of the buses. I didn't realize you could name the buses, but these are just the official names of them. All right, we're going to upgrade a couple of districts here. So let's see what that's going to be like. I think we're going to upgrade a couple of buses.
Wright's Crossing. Everyone can remember this traffic clog nightmare. Emberville's historical time sink. However, lately it's started to transform, and for the better. It's time to take stock of these changes. The district has been rescued from oppressive traffic and given back to the people. We can finally rejoice.
Yay! Okay, so, oh, nice. It's going to be a 35-footer. Oh, I like a 35-footer. I do like a 35-footer, so this is going to be good. The traffic clock nightmare. It sounds like I've helped you so much with Megastore with the advice you. Oh, cool. I'm glad everything's going good. And maybe you can name the buses. I think you might be able to. I just haven't. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I've not tried that one. Okay, so celebration tour of Wrights Crossing with our new Fancy bus, our new 35-footer. I am a fan of a 35-foot bus. I like these shorter buses. So off we go. And I believe this is a natural gas bus, I think. A charged natural gas. I think that's what CNG stands for, is charged natural gas. So, John, how you doing? Popping in between errands and helping neighbors. And then off for baseball pictures. Yeah, it's a very, very busy Friday for you, sir. I'm glad you were able to stop in and say hello when you've got all the stuff going on. So it is good seeing you, my friend. Okay. I was not far enough up, apparently. Oh, shoot. I've got all kinds of room I can go up. Doggone it. Way up further I could have gone. Not a problem.
Right, statue.
I don't know if we have any natural gas buses in Champaign-Urbana. We might. I feel like we've got some hydrogen buses in Champaign-Urbana, but I don't know if we have any natural gas ones. I'm trying to think if we do or not. So once we get through these celebratory runs, we can certainly go into one of the bendies. But for right now, we've got the celebratory runs that they're giving us.
And the people got their market back.
Yay! Down with big corporate grocery stores and back to regional foods and goods. It's like By and Large from Wall-E. So, and John!
Congrats on 1K with RC2. Hard hands emoji, mind blown emoji, saluting face emoji, red heart emoji, purple heart emoji, hugging face emoji, rock on gesture emoji, romantic face emoji, slot machine emoji.
So many emojis. John, thank you so much for the $10. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay. Is that the end of the line? No, we're still going. Campbell Hotel's next. So, compressed natural gas is what it is. Okay, not charged. We're going straight, I guess? Okay, if you say we're going straight, we're going straight. You originally told me to turn right. I'll go straight. So, lifts and ramps where you, I think that they have, they have something where you can put your bike on the front. I don't know if they have anything built into the game, like where they simulate anyone with wheelchair access. They certainly could. I just don't know if they put anyone in. I think I don't think that they have it built in as a thing. But with it being real buses, it would be like what a real bus is. Oh, man. Is that traffic ever going to get... It's like perfectly timed traffic here, where you cannot get a bus through here in time. We're just going to wait a bit, so... DJ King Jeff, how you doing? Great to see ya. And Tico Action, how you doing? Great to see ya. The drive is going great, other than the fact that there's all kinds of traffic at this intersection. It's making it very hard for me to get through here. All right, I think we're good, finally. Off we go. We got it. It is wine time. All that to get to here. All right. And there, I think. Cool. Done it. And that's it. Now, I think they're going to probably give us another celebratory one to do, I think, because we did 2 districts at once. So we'll see if they... Yeah, oh yeah, so we're going to have another district that gets upgraded. So it's going to be the right whatever district, the Wright's Crossing.
The Strings.
Oh no, the Strings.
Shadow of its former glory. A bright gem, Emberville's shiny jewel. Buried in traffic. Dangerous and hard to access on foot. Plagued by parking issues. But the tide is finally turning. The Strings goes back to its roots. The emotional center of the city. Let the music be heard once more, tugging at the strings of our hearts.
Cool. So it feels like everything that we do... Oh, we're going to get a bendy with this one. Yeah, so here you go. We're going to have a bendy on this one. We have the 60-foot Horizon diesel. This is a bendy. So... But it feels like every time we upgrade a district, they make it where there's like more bus lanes and everything like that. So here we go. One bendy. Coming up. Can you get in plays? No, because it's just us. It's not a game that is like a... It's not a game... It's really just a simulator about driving a bus, really. But not like running a company and having like a fleet or anything like that. How close did I do? Perfect and okay. Was I too far? Oh, I had plenty of room I could go forward. Okay, good to know. Just trying to figure out everything with this bus.
Rival stage.
Oh yeah, so this is all brand new. This entire run is all new. It feels a little narrow, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I bet they have some good stuff.
So. Oh yeah, that festival they had, that was kind of cool. Whoa. Yeah, gotta watch out. This is where the bendies are hard for me to drive. Especially on what seems like a very narrow road. This feels like it's a boulevard. Very snug. So, Alyssa Boyd, how you doing? Yeah, and those festival streets, if you're playing with a PS4 controller, you do feel the bumps every time you go over one of those like cobblestone style streets or brick or whatever you want to call it. The streets with pavers.
Oh, it's so good to see the old river stage being used again.
The traffic flows so much better now. It didn't seem like it was any different than it was before, but I will take your word for it that it flows better. All right, let's see. How far up can we go? I think that's about it. Cool. It's always trying to figure out like where the bus stop sign is in relation to the parking line. So, bendies are easy to drive for you. That's good. I tend to struggle a bit with the bendies, especially on the corners. Just because you really got to navigate the back end of the bus on the corners, and that's where I have the biggest challenge with it. Especially on right-hand turns. Left's not as big of a deal, but on rights, like that car there, keeping it so I don't hit that car. Mean Wolf, you bought Snow Resort Simulator. As always, my apologies to your wallet. I'm very, very sorry about that. So, this guy's going to pull right out in front of me because he can. So, and Het, how you doing? Great to see ya. This is a celebratory run, so this is like it's a special run. This is the run that we're doing because we unlocked the district. Or we upgraded the district, so that's why it doesn't have as many stops as others. So, okay, now I got to get over. Ah, cool, they're letting me over. That's nice of them to do. So. Let's see how well I do here. Up a little further. And maybe even a little bit further. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Look at us go. Is that it? That is it. That's the run. So. Cool. And there, yeah, I think there are still 2 districts after this. I think you're right on that, because I remember when I was looking at the list of upgrades, there were 2 districts that we hadn't even touched yet. Your dad is a bus operator. Cool. That is not an easy job, man. Not an easy job at all. Whatsoever. That was neat that we got 2 in one shot there. So Wrights Crossing has been upgraded. All goals completed. That's it. Wow. Okay, so we are left to our own devices here. So cool. Now we can do whatever the heck we want. We don't have to go after anything. It is all up to us what we do from here. So nice. Getting a power chair with a cutoff speed of 10 miles an hour. Wow, that's a good amount of speed. That'll get you places in a hurry. That's faster than I run. 10 miles an hour. So. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. So, I guess now we just kind of... So, yeah, this garage... So, I want to go back to... Where's that 35-footer? This vicinity 35-footer. This is the one I really want to get. I want to get this double-decker. So, I want to work towards this. This double-decker. So, that's going to be upgrading new heights and earning all the star badges on its bus stops. Again, to unlock this bus model. So I want that. I totally want that bus. Absolutely want that bus. And let's see.
I'll get to work.
What do we have as preset? Oh, no. Let's see. Top layers. What can I put in here? Let's go with this one. I actually like that look. So I'm going to go with that as a look. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, no. Shoot. That's not what I meant to do. Top layer. Put that on. Okay. There we go. And then back, and then back, and then apply changes. There we go. That's what we got. So, no, this stream is not going to go for 5 hours. This is, with this being our afternoon stream, we're going to be going probably until at least, probably 5 o'clock at most. So another hour and 15 we'll be going here. Okay, so let's see, drives. So then Wrights Crossing. So yeah, I want to do stuff in Wrights Crossing, basically. Or do I do the tracks, and do we upgrade the tracks to 81? No, I really want it. Do we have to do it twice? We probably have to do it twice, I think. Yeah, because the first one we're going to get is going to be the Horizon Electric 60. That's what it said, right? Is that we had to do Wrights Crossing and then we had to do it again. So with that being the case, I will probably go ahead and maybe work on the tracks and get the tracks done. So Wesley Shaw, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. So yeah, let's do this. So let's do a tracks line and see what we need to do for the tracks. Because I think it's Viaduct Drive is one of the... I think that might be the only thing we have left to do, is that. And then we'll have the tracks updated again. So let's do... so now I can delete this line and it won't matter. So I'm going to try and delete this line, the thing I've wanted to do this entire time. So we can delete the line, and I'm fine with that. And then we're going to add a whole new line.
We're making network changes.
because we don't need the Phoenix line anymore. And there are no level of 3 upgrades. That's cool. I didn't think there were because it seemed like with us already being like 50% of the way through the game, I figured that we were getting pretty close. All right, so let's see. University campus and Belvedere Elementary. And what else do we want to do? So we got to go around Viaduct Drive. And let's pick up the Bone Museum, finish that one off. And then, let's see. Maybe pick up the Opera House. No. No. Because I hate that left. I really do not like that left. Is there a different way to get to the Opera? No, there's not. Let's take that out of there. Let's maybe go up here to the river stage. And then come back to the Hall of Fame. And then hit the Campbell Hotels. And then hit the Wright statue. And then hit the Cinder Hotels. And then hit the Opera House. That feels like it's a pretty good route. I like that route. We'll do that. That'd be a pretty good one. So, yeah, we'll do that. Because that hits all of the stops we got. And it'll complete the Bone Museum. We'll be able to get that one done. It might even complete the Hall of Fame. And it might complete... No, Campbell Hotels we won't complete. Campbell Hotels is going to take a couple of shots. But we will complete a couple of these stops here. So yeah, let's give that a shot. See how this is going to work. That's our big tour of the city. The only one I didn't get in is... Or did I get the river stage in there? Oh, I didn't get the river stage in there. Or Tuner's Fork. I didn't get Tuner's Fork in there. Let's see. Edit that line. Let's get Tuner's Fork in there.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
Where do I want that to go? I think I would want that to go in... how would I want to do that? How would I want to do that? If we're going that direction, because traffic's going this way, how would I get that in there easily? Because if I put that there, then we got to go there, and that's a lot of doubling around. Oh, maybe I just leave that off of there. I'll probably just leave that off of there. Yeah, I take the number 4 to work. Everybody takes the number 4 to work. Yeah, we'll just leave that like that. That'll be fine. Okay. And I'm going to go to this 35-footer. This guy. Let's do this. The big run. The big run. This one's going all kinds of places. We're going to see lots and lots of the city here on this run. Lots of people can be part of this one. Yeah, that double-decker looks great. It's going to be a bit before we can get it, but I am looking forward to getting that one. All aboard the crazy bus. And I love the way that they change all the streets and everything. All right, nobody there. Okay. So we're good. Just got to watch out for this guy. All right, here we go. You don't like this bus? I'm sorry you don't like this bus. I love this bus. I like the smaller buses. I'm a fan of the smaller buses. I loved the 24, the little 24 footer. That was my favorite bus of all the buses because they're so easy to drive. Too far back. So, Tico Action, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. I appreciate that very, very much. There's somebody to my left cutting me off. Okay, that's fine. They're going to do that.
Viaduct Drive.
And off we go. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with some of the people on the sidewalks. It's a graphical thing. There are definitely some graphical glitches I'm going through. I was through that intersection. They can't say that I wasn't. I was through that intersection. It was yellow when I went in there. I was yellow when I went in there. That light was yellow when I went in there. You can't say I ran the light. It was yellow when I went in there. If it's yellow, you're allowed to clear the intersection if you enter it on a yellow. You silly, silly people, you do not understand traffic laws. The light was not red when I entered it. It was yellow. I am allowed to clear the intersection on a yellow. You cannot tell me that I did that incorrectly. That was absolutely correct. There was nothing about that that was wrong. Game does not understand traffic laws. It was in deep amber yellow. Still yellow, though. Game cannot give me grief for having entered on yellow. So, Giovanni, how you doing? There's something about these driving games that are so relaxing, except when the driver's an absolute menace. So what you're saying is that you're not relaxed whatsoever. No, it's great seeing you. A very, very happy Friday to you. So. And Queensis Jojo, I don't know what it was that you tried to say. I don't know why Streamlabs decided that it was being fitful. I'm sure there was absolutely nothing that you said that was bad. Streamlabs can be a little bit picky, so I'm sorry about that, whatever it was. Like I said, I'm sure there's nothing you said that was bad, because you would never do such a thing like that. So, and Tommy, how you doing? Great to see you. I smacked the curb. It's fine. It's okay. Just a little bit. Complain to the bus company. Everybody on. Here we go. Next stop, Bone Museum.
Bone Museum.
So, he said, Mr. Bus Driver, this is my stop. Oh, when he hits it, that's weird. I have no idea why that would have a problem. That's weird. How dare you say such a thing as Mr. Bus Driver, this is my stop, Queen says. How could you? That's like the rudest thing in the world to say. Mr. Bus Driver, this is my stop. Streamlabs is going to block that. No, I don't understand. Every once in a while, Streamlabs is weird. That guy's way out there at the intersection. Holy cow, he's like way out there. So apparently I can stop way here and I'm fine. That's what they're saying. Okay. Are we good? We're good. I'm going. I'm going for it. Oh, shoot. That guy decided he was going to fly right through, as did that guy. I love the fact that there's a place there called Big Mama's Waffles. And I can't believe I did not hit either of those cars. I don't know how I missed both of them, but somehow I did. So, Peterman, how you doing? It's your first bus game. You really enjoyed. Just been starting with it, though. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. This is also my first bus game. So, but I very much enjoyed it. Used to live in the city with a light rail, and at night they legit skip stops. Oh, yeah. I can imagine that. For sure. If there's nobody there, I could see it. Sharky, happy Friday to you. How you doing? If it's late at night and there's nobody at the stop, I could see that happening. I mean, I guess it depends on what time it was. I was not going to make it if I went through there at all. Okay, come on. Again, now you're going to give me grief because I'm in the intersection. So you're going to tell me that I'm breaking this traffic laws. Oh, that time you're fine? I was in the intersection on red forever on that one. And you're like, oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that one. But that last one I had, no. Finicky game. Very subjective on their application of red light laws.
Can we hurry up?
We're here. Just give me a break. We're here. We did it. So, that was a massive intersection, man. Yeah, and again, as Queens has said, you made it. You're right on time. If you make it, you are right on time. So,
We're at the stage.
who designed this crazy route? This giant tour of the city route. Who did it? With all these people, why do I have a route that has so many left turns? Why did I do such a thing to myself? And all these people that are there turning this way. Okay. Oh! All right, I think we're clear there. Okay, we're good. We got this. Just right in there. Go! So, yeah, it was only a 30-second delay, and they still complained. So, you stole my lights, saying... Well, it's not trademarked, so I don't think you can steal it. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Really? Gonna pull right in front of me like that? It's interesting when this bus slows down, the noise it makes when it slows down. It is kind of weird. You stole my light saying. So what is it that you did that you stole my light saying? Is it just something you're using in your stuff as well? Lights? And Terry Ramoni, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. A very, very happy Friday to you. You always give me credit for it. Well, that's nice. So Queensis is apparently ready for a nap. I'm glad that I, at some point, threw on my turn signal as I was changing lanes there. I gave it a little bit of a try. I don't feel like I've been over this bridge ever before. I don't think we have. Oh, we're back here in this part of town again. Okay, we're back here. Making all the left turns. What's a good way to not run the right side of your tire? What's a good way to not run your right side tires into any curbs? Make nothing but left turns. That'll do it every time. Every single time. You've been up 6 a.m. stream that didn't. Oh my gosh, Queenses. That would be enough to make me want to go to bed, too. Absolutely. All right, so far so good. Oh yeah, look at us go. We're way ahead of schedule now. Way ahead of schedule. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And I even got perfect on it. You might get this game for your PS5. I mean, it's a fun game. It really is. All right. Off we go to the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, shoot. Cut that differently. I see a place over there on the left called Rockin' Bowl. Too far past it now, but I thought I saw a place called Rockin' Bowl. Yeah, and on this road, this brick paver road, you feel every bump on this brick paver road. I think we got it. How close are we to the next stop? We're pretty close. We're almost there. Here we go. Yep. Nice and simple. With some floating leaves. I think that's what we've got some previous time. We got some floating leaves in there. All right. When it upgrades, it feels like you do it. Oh, yeah. It does. I mean, it's, yeah, especially when the districts upgrade, that's really cool how they do that. It's a cool functionality. Let's make sure no one's going to cut me off. If I just go like this, no one should cut me off. We should be good. And we'll let this guy go past and then get him behind him. So, King Blaze, how you doing? Great to see you. How does this game compare to the bus? I've not ever played any other bus games before, so I don't have any frame of reference for how others play. All I know is that, I mean, for me, playing this one, I like it. I like the way that the buses drive. I feel that everything in terms of the way that the traffic is in the game all feels like it flows pretty well. There have been a couple things where it's been a little bit peculiar. But, I mean, the buses feel like they drive great. The scenery is all great. I like the way that they have it where the more you run the routes and the more you run the routes, the more you can unlock as you run the routes. So it's like I say, it's a game that at its core, it's a game about driving a bus, but they make it fun when you're driving a bus. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit that curb.
We're walking here. Come on.
Yeah, I knew I was going to hit
Walking
that
here.
one. That was not going to be good. Yeah, at all. I knew it. That one was going to be a humdinger. So, Topher, greetings from Monticello. Oh, shoot, you're right down the street. How you doing? Yeah, you were literally right down the street from me. So, welcome. Happy Friday to you. So, did I used to be a bus driver? No, I was not. I would have never had the patience to be a bus driver. Not a chance. I'm not a bus driver, but I play one on computer. Oh, this intersection. Or did they maybe do something to make this intersection not as bad now, possibly? Because this intersection used to suck. Well, maybe they've done it so this intersection is not a big problem anymore. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, this looks good. I did not expect to see a guy standing right there. Shoot. I look to the right and there's a dude standing right there next to me. Almost a jump scare. It's like, God, what are you doing there? Right there, dude. Are you going to get off the bus? Apparently there were no seats. Yeah, I don't know why it was standing there. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you there? What are you up to? So, is it overcomplicated to drive the bus? No, this bus is very, very simple to drive. I think that you can drive with a manual transmission, but I'm driving an automatic transmission, and it is very, very simple to drive. Everything you need to know about driving the bus is like right underneath my head. The only thing that I would recommend is that when you're driving the bus, putting something, binding something so that your camera automatically snaps back to straight ahead. Because that is the one thing that's challenging, is that if you're driving the bus and you swing the camera will not swing back. So like if I swing the camera way over here, you would have to move it automatically. You would have to move it manually back to straight ahead, but you can put in a key binding that will make it go back to straight ahead. And that's going to be a wonderful thing if you're like looking left and right to see if it's safe to go. Because like, I mean, and that is the trouble with many driving games, is that they can't mimic your head going straight back to straight ahead when you're done looking left or right. So you kind of have to, you can put in that thing to reset the camera basically, and it'll put it into the position you want it to be again. But yeah, driving the bus is very simple. There's nothing to it. So if it was a VR driving simulator, you could do it. But with it not being VR. I should probably check to make sure there's anyone behind me. Someone will go flying out in front of me. Appreciate the brown pants. That's Junkie. Are you a bit behind? Because I made that comment a while ago. So I'm wondering if you're behind because I made a brown pants comment. And I love this little section. See if this game works with your Pimax. Is that a wheel? No problem. Is that what you're talking about? Like a Pimax wheel? I'm not familiar with many wheels. So maybe that's what you meant. But I don't know for sure. So, and Titans, how you doing? Good to see you. Jesse Starkman and Ethan Muldoon, or Ethan Muldoon. Welcome, both of you, to Rusty Champagne. Thank you both so much for subscribing, and a very, very happy... Oh, it's a VR goggle. And a very happy Friday to both of you. And that's the line. We made it to the end of the line. There we go. Almost got up to 500 thumbs and rights crossing. Just about there. And we finished up a couple of stops, I think. Yeah, Bone Museum is done, so we don't have to do that stop anymore. And that earned us a new stop. The Hall of Fame, we did that, so we don't have to do that stop anymore. And that also gave us that stop. Okay. So yeah, we got a number of stops that we've almost finished up here. Bus Simulator 18 was similar, but you had to issue passes and make changes at every stop. Oh. Yeah. That's not good. So, all right. Okay, I guess we can do that one again. I'm gonna do that line, but I'm gonna take some stops out and I'm gonna put some other stops in. I do believe. Cajun Princess, how you doing? Very, very happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Yeah, let's go ahead. Back to the office. And fix that route up a little bit. Get a couple stops taken out. Add some more in. Robert Hawk, take care of yourself. And we will see you again very, very soon. I do hope. I also have a PlayStation G29 steering wheel. I also have the G, whatever it is. I've got the one for the PlayStation. I've got the one for the Xbox. Both the Logitech wheels. I'm not ever going to use them on this, but I have both of them. I much prefer doing this with a stick. So, okay. The game seems very linear. Well, I mean, I mean, you can set up the routes any way you want the route to be. So in that regard, you can make the route whatever you want the route to be. So you don't always have to drive the same route. But like once you get everything done in the game, I mean, you can always go back and do it again. I mean, there's a lot of buses to try and master. So they got 17 different buses to master. Yeah, there's definitely a ton of content in here, for sure, in my opinion. So Kenta, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day as well, and a wonderful weekend. We will see you again next week. I do hope. So, yeah, here's the 4 line. So we're going to go ahead and, let's see, edit the line. So we're going to pull that stop out because we no longer need that stop. I am going to add this stop in. So now so it's reversing the line. So let me do this. So that's what happened. It reversed the line. And I don't really want it to reverse the line necessarily. Or did it? It did. It auto-switched the line. Or did it? Yeah, auto switch direction. I don't want to auto switch. So, flip direction. Now is that? No. So, no, flip it again. There we go. So that is actually right. So now we've got these couple of new stops that we need to add in. So we've got the Hofer Gallery. How are we going to get this one in here? Or no, did it flip it? No, the Opera House was the final stop. Okay. So how do we easily, let's see, if I add this stop in, what's this going to be like? So edit the line.
I'll let the council know we're making network changes.
If we swing that in, okay, that's not going to be bad for that. Okay. We can take out the Bone Museum, so we don't need that anymore. Oh. So let's take the Bone Museum out. Okay. Oh, another really horrible left there that we're going to have. What other stop? Oh, we got this stop. Okay, so let's see. We're going to add this stop in. Or no, Tuner's Fork is already in there. That we've already got that. There's another. Oh, that stop way up there. That's the other one we got to do. So we can go all the way up there to that. That works. So are there other... Oh, there's this stop. So Tuner's Fork. I don't have that one in here. So I do have to put this one in here. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Let's remove that waypoint and drag... let's see. No, it's not what I'm trying to do. Normally, it was just... no, I guess it is that. So... Oh, so it is going to be that? That's going to be a weird line. Running through that. But I guess that won't be too bad. Yeah, maybe that won't be too bad. I really need to... I think this is the final one for the tracks. I think, and then we'll have that one completely done. So we just got to keep on getting Viaduct Drive done. And then I think we'll have that finished up. Yeah. we'll try this line out. Let's see how this one's going to work. See what we got here. See what this one's going to be. So, yeah, because everything else we got. And then these, All Saints Church. Oh, yeah, so we got all that stuff we got to do over there yet still. All right, so we're good. Yeah, let's give this one a whirl. See how this is going to go with this bus. Give it a go. And this is a nighttime drive. All right. Here we go. So, yeah, depending on the game, I'm with you on that one, no problem. There are games where I feel like a wheel worked better, and there were games where I felt like the stick worked better. On this one, I feel like the stick works pretty good. I mean, I'm sure a wheel would work just as well, because, I mean, yeah, like Raya Stream, he played this with a wheel, and I'm sure it was a good experience for him. I just feel like I'm not as good with the wheel as I am with the stick. So that's part of it. If I felt more confident using a... Oh, shoot. I don't know what the heck happened there. I don't feel like I hit anything there, but I must have somehow caught the very edge of that curb. That's all I can figure. So, Rick, you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself. We will see you again next week. I do hope it was maybe another solid leaf. You never know. Leaves in this game are extremely solid. I got a car that's getting ready to go right by me like a jerk. That truck right there. So, GTA 6, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. If you purchase it because of watching me play it, my apologies to your wallet. I will completely take the blame, but I think you will very much enjoy it. I did not miss the stop. I definitely stopped there. Why does this game keep on lying? I definitely stopped there. Maybe I rolled. I thought I stopped, but maybe I rolled. Maybe it was me. I didn't feel like I rolled through that one, though. But they're saying I did, so I guess I have to accept it. Oh, boy. Dude. What are you doing? That crazy guy. So, should be playing it in 29 minutes. Cool. Like I said, you're going to enjoy it. It's a fun one. It is very fun. So, now $40. Did you get the deluxe edition? I'm guessing. Yeah, people really want to go first in this game. Right? It's me. No one understands the concept of right away in this game. People are like, I'm right, so it's my way. So, oh, you got the deluxe version. Okay, cool. I just got the regular version. The deluxe version, I think it gives you like more buses, and it gives you access to like their first content pass or something like that, possibly, potentially. I didn't look into it that closely. So, yeah, I do not know. I mean, my guess is that they give you more buses, and I think that they give you a content pack or access to a content pack. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Was I a little... Oh, no, I was a little far back. Okay. Like, what was wrong with that? That was a little far back. Off we go. Next up, the Hofer Gallery, which we've not been here before. DLC packs and an old school bus plus livery in deluxe. Okay. All right. So yeah, it gives you, so for people who have played games, because I believe these guys have a bus game. Do because they have a different bus game, I believe, and if so, like how often do they have DLCs, and like what do the DLCs normally entail for someone who's never played any games from these groups before? Like what can an average person expect as like future stuff? Like with these DLCs, is it going to be a new map? Is it going to be like more districts? Is it like what can one expect for the additional $10 that they'd pay for the deluxe pack? So, you also went for as you rode on. Oh yeah, oh cool, yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. I only bought the base version because I just wasn't sure what I was going to think of it. I mean, I probably should move up to the deluxe version now that I played it because I love it. They give more maps and buses most of the time. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way when you have the basic version to just upgrade to the deluxe version. Like, can you pay the additional $10 and go up to the deluxe if you have the base? I'm assuming they let you do that, just as an incremental. Because if so, then I will probably give that a whirl. Because I've been enjoying this. So. Especially the ones in your city's transit museum. I used to live in Chicago, so I remember the buses that they had there. The old school Chicago Transit Authority buses from like the 70s. Those were pretty interesting buses. So. Yeah, I saw that they have it's an extra $14 to move up. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So you pay, you pay an additional $4 penalty if you didn't get the deluxe version right out of the gate. Because normally it would have been the basic version is $30, the deluxe is $40, but if you want to step up and you have the base version, you've got to pay $14 instead of $10. That's a bummer. I guess that's the price you pay for not just immediately deciding to get the big one. So, you want to try the bus game? Are you talking a different bus game, or this one, or a bus? Or are you talking about a bus game that's out of Berlin? It's just such a chill. Upgrade separately is 15. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's okay. Red Bridge you went over. It does. I would think that it isn't. I mean, it's not long enough. I don't think. I don't know. All right, dude. Come on. Come on. I'm on a time schedule here, dude. Come on. Is somebody going to go? Are you going to go, or are you just going to sit here? What is up with you, sir? Why did you decide all of a sudden to stop moving? What is your deal? Now, there are times where this does occasionally happen. Where, like, this guy just gets stuck for whatever reason, and we're just going to have to go on by him because he is just stuck. And he is stuck because this guy is stuck. And now they're going to give me grief because they say I didn't stop at the stop sign, even though I was stopped at that. I was stopped behind that other guy for an hour. But they're still going to tell me I wasn't stopped at the stop sign. Don't pull in front of me. Don't you do it. He broke down, but he didn't throw his hazards on. He had his turn signal on like he was going to turn. Which to me does not indicate a breakdown. It indicates that he was going to turn and then just got confused about what he was going to do and didn't know how to handle the fact that there was the construction there. That's what I'm going with, at least. So, this game is apparently based on Nashville. Really? Huh. It'd be interesting to, like, take a map of Nashville and try and superimpose this map over it. And see exactly if there's, like, a section of Nashville that kind of fits this. I mean, I would imagine maybe, but yeah. I wondered if it had some kind of real-life inspiration or if they just, like, completely made something up. But it sounds like it does have one. It's a shame it's not Chicago. If they had a game that was like a Chicago bus simulator, I would love that. Just because, again, I'm biased. I'm originally from Chicago. So I have all that bias. Well, Het, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we will see you again very, very soon. I do hope this guy's going to turn in front of me because he can. That other guy is going to probably turn in front of me because he can. Because nobody believes in the bus. I got that. City Bus Manager might be good. I've heard of City Bus Manager. I'm familiar with it, but again, I think that one's been around for some time, so that would be one that if I played it, it would be on my own, and I don't have any time to play a game on my own. I don't think that would be one that I would ever stream again, just because it's been around for quite some time. And as a result, it would probably have a harder time getting traction. Do the wheels of my bus go round and round? Round and round, round and round. The wheels of my bus go round and round all through the town. At least I hope so. I'm going to say they do. We're going to hope they do. Otherwise, it's a very weird bus. And all these new streets. Did I go through here already, or is this a different street? I feel like I went through here once. I did! That's right, this is this weird part of the run. Where we do, yeah, I remember this. I'm like, we've been through here, but it's a strange part of the run. Where we hit the same area twice. That's right, I remember this now. I'm going to probably not be close enough. Oh, wow, I got a perfect. Dang. I didn't think I was going to be close enough to the curb. Because Tuner's Fork is always bad. I always don't get close enough to the curb there. But in this case, they gave it to me. Cool.
Camel Hotels.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I wonder if you were to take, like I said, if you were to take this map and try and superimpose it over parts of Nashville, would you find something that would match up? I don't know for sure. Perhaps, but yeah, I have no way of knowing. And Nashville is pretty darn big. So it'd probably be hard to find a part of Nashville that would match up pretty easily. So, Pitbox, how you doing? Did I finish Farmer Science? No, you did not miss it. We just haven't played that one for a while. We may at some point get back to that one in the future, but no, you haven't missed anything with it. The last episode that's out there is the last episode that exists. I wish that they just had something that was in Chapter 18. Because that Chapter 18 that just kind of ended was kind of a bummer. And I was hoping that there was going to be something more to it. All right, this is the part where it's challenging. That is a very tricky turn to navigate in this bus. And that's the one that I totally choked on last time. Was I too far forward? I was... Oh, boo! I was so close to being perfect on that. Oh! On that. I was so close to perfect on that one. Silly, silly people. Is there anybody else behind me? No. Okay, we're good. So, will it be in the live stream? I don't know. I don't ever think that far out. I normally know 1 day ahead of time at most. So yeah, I don't have it planned out like 5 days out. I give all the credit in the world to the people who do, but for me, I'm normally on a day-by-day basis. So, in Spy-Side Gaming, or Space-Side Gaming, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. A little bit further forward. There we go. I'm the only bus driver in this town. Yeah, there are a couple of them in this game, Tico, that the turns are just really... The stops are just in like a really, really rough spot. Like where it's a stop that's just out at the very end of a curve. And I'm just not good enough to do that. Okay, you're stopped. You're still going, but you're turning. Okay, you're turning. Are you going now? You're going. Okay, let's do it. Oh, it's Spy-Side. How you doing? How's it going? Happy Friday to you. I'm doing quite well. I hope you're doing good too. Oh, no, we're turning left, not right. Is there another car coming there? There's one more. He's turning though. And he's just thinking about it. All right, so I'm going to go. Yeah, with me being the only bus driver, that's why I have such a long route. There's no one else who drives. So I've got to handle everything. I do all the stops everywhere. That's me. Well, Matthew, take care of yourself. 3rd year anniversary. Congratulations on that. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope we see you again very, very soon. Cinder Hotels is done. And off to the Geralda Opera House. Or Geralda Opera House, or whatever we call it. This is the final stop. I remember Geraldo being the final one. Yeah, we're getting rid of most of these stops. That was one of the reasons that I wanted to do a long route like this, is because we can knock out a whole bunch of stops, especially with this 11 of 11 multiplier. So every thumb is 11, basically, which is really, really good. So as long as I don't drive like a maroon, we're good. So yeah, we've cleared out 2 things in this same stop, which is really, really cool, and you can get 2 of them in a stop. And I'm at the point now where I have a real good feel for the positioning of the bus. I should probably turn on that one modifier where it's just, it doesn't, another one. Cool. We got the Opera House too. Awesome. 3 of them in a run. Nice. And we got the 500 in Wrights Crossing. So we finished that up. And 10 drives with a 12 multiplier. I guess there's going to be something that's going to give us the 12th multiplier. So let's see what we got there. Yeah, Tuner's Fork, that was an 11. So Campbell Hotels is done, so that one we don't have to worry about anymore. Cinder Hotels is done, so we don't have to worry about that one anymore. And the Opera House is done, so we don't have to worry about that one anymore. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's good. That worked out nicely. If all the bus wheels are touching the road, it's fine. We have very low standards here. Very, very low. Okay. Might have one more drive here. Oh, so now they actually give us another goal. So now they want us to open the All Saints Bridge. They actually have a goal for us, which is interesting because they had gotten away from the goals for quite some time. So, driver, how you doing? Great to see you. They go up more than we realized for some districts. So let's see. So, this is interesting. Now, some of these are back to... So those are back up again. So this is interesting. So this is, I think, the one... So Viaduct Drive, this is the one that I need to finish off the tracks. So I'm going to do a small line that's going to hit Viaduct Drive a few times. So we're gonna take the 4 line, we're going to delete that line, and we're going to add a new line.
We're getting the network up and running. Because
I want to get Viaduct Drive and get this done. So we're going to do, let's see. So I'm going to start at the depot. We're going to go to the industrial park, then here to the drive, then here to the hub, then here to the depot, and just do this a number of times. Oh, shoot. I've got the depot in there twice. Let's see. Bus depot. Oh, shoot. Is there an easy way to take that out? Oh, shoot. I botched this. So let's see. Yeah, let me try that again. There needs to be an undo feature here. So let's try this again. Bus depot. And then... we're doing the industrial park, then Viaduct Drive, then the hub, then the depot, then the... No, why did it do that again? That's not what I told you to do. Then the industrial park, then Viaduct Drive, then the hub, then the depot, then the industrial park, then the Viaduct Drive, and then the hub. Oh, wow, we can do... Well, I've got 22 stops? Holy cow. I didn't realize I had 22 stops on this run. So we'll end at the park, I guess. Sure. Okay. But it's got the depot in there twice. Or can I... Now, how can I delete... I think I can do that. Get rid of that. Is there a way to... I guess there's not a way to get rid of that. It doesn't seem like it, so I guess I got to go like this. It seems like it. So, and it didn't even start where I wanted it to start. All right, one last time. I am really botching this. So we're going to try this one more time. So bus depot, industrial park, Viaduct Drive. Watch what I'm doing. Frontier Hub, bus depot, industrial park, Viaduct Drive, Frontier Hub, bus depot, industrial park, Viaduct Drive, Frontier Hub, ending at the bus depot. That's what we got. It looks a little like a shoe. There. That's what we got. Because all I'm trying to do, I'm trying to finish off Viaduct Drive. I'm trying to get that finished. That's not cheating the system. There's nothing cheating the system about that. You can set up any route you want. I mean that's not that's like running a daily bus loop. That's not cheating. That'd be like running a normal bus loop. So some stops give you extra stops you can make. That's why it's 20. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So every time I'm doing some of these, it's giving me an additional stop. That must be why. So yeah, with this, we're going to get Viaduct Drive done. Oh yeah, I know you're messing with me. I gotcha. Okay, so now I'm going to go. Oh, we got all kinds of things here. Any negative reaction drops the X multiplier to 1. Oh, gosh. Oof. No. No speed limiter. No. I'll do that with the cockpit camera. I don't think I need that. I think I'm good with that. Let's do this. And my classic 35 footer. Here we go. We're going to do this. It's not cheating. It's optimized routing. Yeah. It's like running a bus loop. It's like if I was driving the 22 Illini route in Champaign, Urbana. Just going in a big, big circle. Over and over again. All right. Let's get this. Now, I got to figure out exactly how we're going to eventually get a 15 multiplier. It's going to be a down-the-road thing, because there's multipliers we have not yet unlocked.
And we've got the industrial park.
So, Mafia's the only other game that has a speed limiter system. Yeah, I guess I've never really paid that much attention to a speed limiter system, but I like the fact that they have it here. Just so I don't have to worry about going too fast. Because especially with not having the HUD here, it would be kind of really difficult to tell if I was going too quickly. Because I'd really have to be paying attention to what the speed limit is at any point where I am. And the speed limits vary pretty widely here, depending on what the road is that you're on. Alaskan Duck, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. A very happy Friday to you. All right, Viaduct Drive. We just got to get all the thumbs for Viaduct Drive. Oh yeah, you can see, I didn't realize that that modifier just was like additive. I thought that that was something that was like a one-time thing. Like by unlocking it, you got the bonus one time and then it was over. So I guess I would have to set up a route that included the ones that give you the bonus to the multiplier. And have those in there so that way you can get the multiplier up to 15, I'm guessing. Probably. That seems to be what we're saying here. So I could set up a 15x multiplier currently as it is if I had a route set up that went through enough cities that gave me that +1 to the multiplier. And if so, I'd have to try that sometime. So I wonder why it is that these other stops added... Oh, come on. I didn't hit anything there. I was way away from everything there. Like, what does it think I'm on? Oh, that's right. I can't look because I've got cockpit view on. So I don't know what it thinks I hit. But I'm like, nowhere. I'm not on anything. What does it think I'm on? Like, what is the problem here? What was the problem there? Someone, like, put a grappler on the curb there that I didn't see? That was so strange. That was an invisible leaf that time. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. You gotta really watch out for that curve, because that's like a sharp one. Okay. Here we go. And I got this person right next to me again. Those people apparently can't find a seat. So, I'm stuck on my rusty tailpipe. My wasted times, how you doing? Great to see you. Alright, off we go. I'm apparently driving too close to the curb. I didn't think I was driving that close to the curb. I always feel like I'm driving close to the curb and I've actually got more space than I do. So I normally overcompensate and I end up too far away from the curb. But apparently this time I'm driving too close to it. Is what we're saying. Oh, shoot! Everybody saw me look left. Everybody saw me look left. That guy was not there. I don't know where he came from. He apparently phased into existence. I was waiting to see the police officer who was chasing him. I thought all of a sudden I was going to be in a Midwest safety video. Because that guy was not there when I looked left. Yeah, he was going way over the speed limit. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing about the people in this game. They have no situational awareness at all. They have no idea what's going on around them. That or they just don't care. It's one or the other. I mean, I don't know which it is, but they just do not give a hoot about anything. So, same with one video you made. Looked like same delay. Yeah, oh yeah! I think they do that just to like mess with you every once in a while. Game's like, oh, you think you're doing good, eh? Here, let's throw a car at you. Just like that. Yeah, I have no idea where that car came from. He's just like, hello, here I am. Good to see ya. Just flying through the intersection, pay no attention to me. Like I said, I was waiting to see a police car chasing him. Like I was in a video from Midwest Safety. On May 1st, 2026, a driver in the city of Emberville was running away from the police and ran into a bus. Bus driver had no idea where the car came from. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. So, had no need for the police. I stopped them. I did their job for them. Mission accomplished. I could be on the police force. I really like this game. I really, really do. This game is just so peaceful. I mean, it's kind of like if you're playing Flight Simulator, it's the same kind of deal. Because with Flight Simulator, if you're playing that, well, at least the older Flight Simulators, all you did in the older Flight Simulators was fly. You didn't worry about anything else. You didn't worry about like having a fleet of planes. You didn't worry about like how you're going to pay for the gas or anything like that. You just got in a plane and you flew. You could just hop yourself into a Cessna 172 Skyhawk and say, I want to go from this field to this field and just cruise along in a plane. And that's all you did. And it was a nice chill game. Now, newer flight simulators may have more to it than that. But like if you go back to a couple older flight simulators, it was just about flying the plane. And in this game, it's just about driving the bus. Not worrying about like managing a fleet and taking care of repairs and taking care of maintenances or anything like that. We're just the bus driver. And again, hitting the invisible leaf that showed up out of nowhere. So you can't wait until you get the bus that I'm driving. You're driving the other electric. I wish I remember exactly what we did to get this one, but I love this bus. Again. So we finally did everything we need to do for Viaduct Drive. We got all the thumbs we needed for Viaduct Drive. That one stop has been a real pain in the butt. Yeah, and then this curve, this is the one where it's a it's a sharper curve, so you really got to watch out when you do this one. Oh, and again, I must have just caught the back end on that curb. Just barely caught. There we go. I'm scaring all the people with the bus. I'm not trying. I'm really not trying. I'm trying to do a good job. So, yeah, it's weird. Because I look at that and I don't feel like I'm doing anything incorrectly. I feel like just all of a sudden, every once in a while, it decides it's going to be fussy. And I always forget every once in a while that my reset camera is bound to right directional, not left directional, in case everyone wonders why it is that I keep on throwing on my, wipers. Because my reset camera is set to right directional. But I occasionally hit left directional. Because I forget what I'm doing. I just really like turning on my wipers. That's what it is. Wipers are fun or something. CT Gaming, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. We're getting all of the stuff for Viaduct Drive. I think this is the last run of this we've got. Yeah, because we were doing 3 loops of this. So, am I able to get out of the driver's seat in Adventures with Steven? How you doing? No, we're just in the seat. So, like, I don't get to look around in the back of the bus or anything like that. We don't have to worry about inspecting the bus or checking the bus or anything. We just drive the bus. And we sound really cool when we announce our stops. I don't sound nearly that cool in real life. I mean, the guy who announces these stops is like Rico Suave, as opposed to me. We are part of the bus. One of us. One of us. One of bus. That was horrible. I'll see myself out. Maybe a little bit forward. There we go. So. All right. Yeah, and I mean, I guess with features like that, that's one of those things that I feel like there's not any one thing that could make everyone satisfied. I mean, I guess for me, it's not something that I look at and that I miss, but other people certainly could find that to be a nice thing to have. For me, I guess I'm just fine with driving the bus. Because we're not like, because again, it's not like a life simulator where we have a real reason to be walking around the bus or anything like that. But again, for other people, that'd be something that'd be a good thing to have. So I totally get that. It's one of those things, everything is different for everybody. Okay, this stupid stop has gotten me each time. So I'm going to stay way out here. I don't care if I'm going to get bad curb placement on this. I'm not going to... Oh, I got perfect. I have no idea. I feel like I'm 10 feet away from the curb on that one. And it gave me perfect on that. So one a bus. One a bus. There. That's for me. Yeah, I felt like I was so far away from the curb on that one. And the fact that it told me perfect. That just didn't seem right. Because I feel like I've had times where I was closer to the curb on that and it still gave me okay curb placement. It didn't give me perfect. But that curb is definitely the Rusty Champaign school of close enough. All right. And this one, yeah, I've smacked the curb on this one a number of times. But I think I did better this time. I feel like I did. All right, one more stop. Back to the depot, and then I think we are good. I think we've got it. Yeah, back to the depot. Final stop. Because I don't think I did a fourth run of all of these. All right, let's check for the 100-mile-an-hour car from that direction. I think we're good. Saw no one else that was flying through that intersection there. So I think we got it. Getting all those stops, man. Yeah, because all we needed, that was the last thing we needed for this district. Because we have not, I don't think we've, yeah, we're still only level 1 on this district. So this is going to get us level 2 on this district. And we'll get to see what a level 2 upgrade on a district looks like. Because I've not seen that yet. So this will be a cool thing to check out. Because I'm assuming that a lot of these buildings that are under construction are going to get finished when we do this. That's my guess. But we shall see in just a second here. After we get everyone dropped off here at the Emberville Bus Depot. Cool. Yeah, we got to level 2, but I mean, we haven't done like the whatever the thing is that may happen here. I don't know if anything will happen here. We've unlocked 10 perks, more cheese. How about that? And Ram Dodger, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you. So yeah, I mean, like something for that. I don't know if we actually get anything for that or not. And Chrissy, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. So, oh, we got a new bus. That's what we got. So we opened up the Flyer Excelsior bus there. That's what it is. So, Cheeseman. Do love a cheese. do love a cheese. Huh. That was good. So let's take a real quick look at the buses we have available to us now. So we have the Excelsior, we have the Horizon, we have the Bluebird. Well, we've had the Bluebird. I have not really ever driven the Bluebird. I love that bus. I love that bus so much, but we've mastered it, so I don't need to do anything more with it. We've got that one. We have this guy, this biggin. This is my new favorite bus. We have this one. We have this Excelsior. We still don't have that. Yeah, so we got to do New Heights, and then we got to get the star badge on all of its bus stops again. So we've got a long way to go to get that double-decker. I really want that double-decker bus so badly. And then we got that one. So how many do we have now? We have 9 out of 17. We have 8 to go then. 8 left. And ATX, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Friday to you as well. Huh. Good times. That was a good run. That was a good run. We got a lot done on that run. That was pretty darn good. So I'm proud of us. I think we've done a good job. I think we should all pat ourselves on the back and congratulate ourselves for a job very, very, very well done. So I like it. So it looks like we do have to do something there for the All Saints Bridge. That is like the next thing that we're going to do. So, yeah, we'll see exactly what we got on the schedule for next week. I'm not quite sure because it's always on a day-to-day. You know me. I fly by the seat of my pants. Some of you love it. Some of you get frustrated by it, but it's kind of what we do here. So, yeah, we'll see about doing this more on Monday. We'll take a look at some stuff and see what we got going on between now and then. But yeah, we'll have Monday more on Rusty Champagne 2. Monday morning at 8 a.m. We'll be doing more at the last gas station, and then we'll be live here again at 11 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. for more live stream fun. We will have episodes on both channels over the weekend for your viewing pleasure, so lots of content to come. For everybody who is subscribed to Rusty Champagne 2, thank you so much for getting us over 1,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I love all of you for getting us over 1,000 subscribers by the beginning of May. You're all amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Definitely very, very much. Thank you so much. As always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the superfective superiority that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. No better. Some may be close, but there are no better. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making this as much darn fun as it is. Thank you so much for that. Love all you guys. We're going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you are catching this one later, and if you like this video, I appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching us drive a bus in a circle, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious look out for that giant invisible leaf silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.